We must reject characterization that seek to apportion members of the ANC to factions. Whether it's neoliberal agenda or whether it's RET, anything that seeks to factionalize the ANC members must be rejected. As the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal, we have remained firm that we represent the ANC that is grappling with three strategic tasks that emerge at Nasrec. We're dealing with the program of renewal as tasked by the Nasrec conference. We're dealing with the program of unity as mandated by the conference. We are working hard to implement radical socio-economic transformation as the program of the National Conference of the ANC. These are three strategic tasks that we agreed on at the Nasrec conference. We are implementing them equally and with no apology. We are not apologetic. And therefore, characterizing some of us around these programs is wrong. Our government and our programs are clear in KwaZulu-Natal. We're making intervention to use procurement policies, economic empowerment initiatives to ensure that they find expression on the implementation of radical socio-economic transformation and the need to fundamentally restructure the patterns of ownership in favor of blacks in general and Africans in particular. And therefore, we must understand programs of the organization are not programs of factions and therefore must not be factionalized. There are those who were in government before. They did less to implement RET, but today they call themselves a group of RET. Such groups are factionalizing programs of the ANC, but they've been nowhere on the implementation of that program. You cannot be deployed by the same movement to advance its policies. Then you keep quiet, you don't implement policies. When you are out, you begin to say, no, you stand for transformation. You should have implemented transformation. As KwaZulu-Natal, as the provincial government of the ANC, we are implementing clear programs of radical economic transformation. Black Industrialist Program, set aside for SMMEs and cooperatives, youth empowerment programs, all of those are radical economic transformation. Radical economic transformation is not a means to divide the organization. Radical economic transformation is a decisive intervention that must alter the economic ownership in favor of the blacks and Africans in particular. As we gather here, we're still guided by the strategy and tactic of the ANC, which clearly expressed that the central mission of the ANC remains the liberation of Africans in particular and blacks in general from socio-economic bondages. We therefore have to resolve the fault lines and the historical injustices created by apartheid colonialism, as well as the patriarchy and the creation of the National Democratic Society. Among others, the task of the National Democratic Revolution includes the following: a united, democratic, non-racial and non-sexist state based on the will of the people.